Hi guys, thanks so much for joining in, and today's video we are actually going to cover the if condition. This is the second video in the tutorials for macros, and the reason I wanted the if condition to be the second video because if condition is really simple to understand. There's nothing much to it, and once you have a hang of it, you can actually use it to meet any of your conditions, and you definitely would be in a better position to code your macros in a better way. And this is not just used in VBA or macros, it's used in Excel and literally every program language there is. So for those of you guys who are not familiar with what an if block or if condition looks like, this is what it is. So basically we have a set of codes, or we have a set of functions which is running before this, and we just have the start to signify that I'm sorry. Post that, we go to a particular condition, and this condition could be anything. We just check if a particular parameter meets a particular value, or it has run something formula correctly or not. Now, if that particular condition is met, regardless of what the condition is, if it is met, I will go ahead and execute a few things in the if block. In the if block, I can have formulas, I could give values, I could throw out errors, I could throw out messages. Likewise, if the condition is not met, it could go ahead and execute the else block, in which again I can have formulas, display messages, assign values, whatever. And post that, it will go ahead and exit the block. Now, there might be conditions wherein you have multiple. There might be situations where you have multiple conditions. In that case, there will be nested loops, and there will be nested ifs, which we will cover shortly, or probably in the next video. So once you understand just the whole topic, or the whole structure of it, the flow of it, you will be in a much better position, and you will be able to, it will help you in gradually grow in the world of VBA. So let's go ahead into sheet 1, where I have created a small kind of data spreadsheet for a salon. And what I want here is, I want the user to be able to select the date of the day when he wants the appointment. The day will automatically be populated by using the text formula, and which preference they want, whether they want the first half, second half, whatever. So, and I will create a button here which will say check, and it will go ahead and give me a particular message which the booking can go ahead, or we are closed, or whatever it is. So for the first condition right now, I'm just saying that if the user selects a particular date which falls on a Sunday, regardless of what preference he has, it will give up a message saying that we are closed on Sundays, right? So this is just an example. Okay, obviously in a real life scenario, I should not be able to select Sunday itself, but I just want to give the basics, right? So let's go ahead in our Visual Basic, and I will obviously open with option explicit, and I will open a macro which is going to be sub check, open parenthesis, and end sub will be created automatically. Now for now I need to declare only one variable, so I'll just declare dim day as string. There we go. And now I want this variable to have the value which is populating in this field, which is row 11 and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, and column 11. So we know this. We'll just say day is equal to cells 11 comma 11 dot value. So all I've done here is I've told my macro that the variable day will have the value which is present in 11 and 11. So if I simply run this formula right now, I will say that day is Saturday. That's what I want. Now, what did we say here? We said that if it's Sunday, we're gonna have an off. So if I'm going to start my if statement. If day is equal to open quotes, and I'll say Sunday, because it's going to display only 3 digits because we have D, D, D. If you punch in D, 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 it'll say Sunday. So I have just D, 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 I mean. If day is equal to Sunday, then what? Then I will display a message box which will say, sorry, we are closed on, I'll just say day. I'll tell you. So right now we wrote our if condition wherein if the day is Sunday, then it's going to display a message saying that sorry, we are closed on this value. So this value is day, which is actually Saturday right now, but I put and here because I need to display the value which is currently the variable value. So if I run this macro right now, it's going to throw an error because two things. I have not given the else statement wherein if currently it's Saturday, and if I'm just mentioning the Sunday, so if it is Saturday, what it's supposed to be. So since our condition is that it's only off on Saturday and any other day it's open, I can say else message box, we are open. Thank you. Let's make it a little more professional. We are open on space and day. And we're still not done. We need to actually end the if. So a macro knows that okay, we have only these many conditions. So if day is Sunday, then it's going to say sorry, we are closed. Any value other than Sunday, it's going to say thank you, we are open on this day. So I will create a button here which is going to say, I'm going to give check. Okay, so I'm going to assign the check, and just for cosmetic purposes I'll say check, right? So if I technically if I hit check, it should say we are open. Oh, I'm sorry, something wrong. Let's go ahead and fix that. So let's go ahead and see what is incorrect. Oh, nothing was wrong. Close this. It'll say thank you, we are open on Saturday. Likewise, if I select say 10th, we open on Tuesday. Great. So if I select say Tuesday 13th, 14th, 15th, Sunday, I check, say sorry, we are closed on Sunday. Great. Now let's go ahead with the second condition. Second condition, so we have done with this. Second condition is, say it's off on weekends, right? So let's go ahead in our editor again, and here we have our if and else, but we have two conditions, right? We have either the day could be Sunday, it's a weekend, right? So it's either Sunday or Sunday or Saturday. So if the day is Sunday, or I'm just going to put an or here, I'm just layman still on here, and Saturday, so right now it's going to say that okay, if it's Sunday or it's Saturday, then it's going to say sorry, we are closed on this day. Else it's going ahead and say that we are open on this day. So which means if I check here, it'll say we are closed on Sunday. If I change this to 14 and check this, sorry, we are closed on Saturday. If it change this to 11, it's open on Wednesday. Great. So we're done with our if and else and or as well. Now let's give it another twist here. let's say for example they say that um, it's an off on actually it's the second half. Let's say it's an off on Sunday, but on Saturday the first half is working, the second half is not. So what do you need to do for that? Now for that, I actually will go ahead and declare another variable, which is going to be dim preference as string. Okay, so that is for my preference, because I need to actually consider the second half, right, or rather the preference of the day. So I'm going to say preference is equal to cells, and it's row 11, and it's going to be 12 dot value. So if I just run this again, just debug this, you can see that it's saying it's first half, so it's taking this value. So great. So now I'll just go ahead and remove this condition. So if I know for a fact that if it's a Sunday, it's directly going to say that okay, the day is Sunday, we are closed. Great. So I'm just putting a then here, and we're done. But what if it's a Saturday? So else, I'm going to put an else if here. Else if this condition will actually check if it is having the day as Saturday and the preference being second shift or second half. Okay, so I'm going to say day is equal to Saturday and preference is not equal to first half, because I wanted to be open in the first half. Then message box, sorry, we are closed on in the second half. On day. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're using the and we're actually saying that okay, if this is Sunday, it's going to give an error message saying that we are closed on Sunday. But if it's something else, say if it's Saturday, okay, if it's Saturday and it's not, and the preference is not equal to first half, right, because we are working in the first half, we're not working in the second half. So if it's Saturday and it's not equal to first half, that means it's the second half, then it's going to say that sorry, we are closed in the second half of this day. Else, obviously it's going to say thank you, we're open on this day. So here we're saying, we are seeing else if, and we're using the and function here. So let's go ahead and try that out, and I'll just check this. Okay, again there's some, so I'll just save this, close this, I'll check this. Thank you, we are open on Wednesday. Now 14th, Saturday, thank you, we are open on Saturday. Now second half, sorry, we are closed in the second half on Saturday. So you see that this is just the glimpse of what you can actually achieve using these formulas or these conditions, and it's really powerful, and it has helped me understand a few things and helped me actually write a few macros for my work purposes or my assignments in a better way and more efficiently, and it gives you kind of puts you in a bit of a thought process as to how you want the macro to actually execute. So it really helped me out here, so I hope this video also probably has helped you. Let me know in the comment section how you like this video. Please do hit subscribe if you haven't already. I will be doing such videos on every Thursday, and I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You have a great day ahead. Take care.